oof. This is, Jesus.
Those poor unsuspecting
there's
drivers.
somebody else.
Wow.
Somebody else.
Can you
How
even
many?
count the vehicles, Alex?
I mean, I've seen at least four vehicles that have been hit so far. I mean, this is bad. We follow pursuits all the time.
Yeah.
Very rarely do we see this many vehicles hit, and this many vehicles hit, and the thing keeps going. Usually, there's number 5 at least.
And the thing
Number
is
6?
that flatbed is such a heavy truck. It's not getting a lot of damage or flipping over or spinning out. It's able to keep on going. Police have got to feel so badly about this.
Oh, no.
That one could have some injuries. That one could have some
into the gas station.
All right, I'm hoping businesses lock your doors. Lock your doors, businesses.
Give up. This guy walks out, and he's fine, and you worry about the other people that may have been impacted by this, and walking out thinking that nobody sees them. I mean, what a joke. What a jerk who has put his own whatever ahead of all of these people, and it has now ruined the day and the vehicle and everything else of all of these people due to his selfish, callous decision to run like this. And you hope that those other people that were hit are okay, but some of that last hit looked really bad. At a minimum, their vehicle is totaled, and you wonder, you hope that they're okay, because sometimes the injuries. And where's law enforcement?
Yeah,
everybody?
It's hard to tell if law enforcement was behind him or just got backed up in the mess of the accidents, or are keeping a really good eye on him and know exactly what they're doing and when they're going to swoop in here. Obviously, he's not feeling the need to run.
Well, he's trying to blend in, I guess.
That helicopter's right overhead.
Yeah.
He's got to know that.
Certainly ours is. I mean, clearly the guy isn't making the best decisions based off of...
That's why I said you had to wonder the mindset there.
Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, this is just...
So as we watch him slowly, casually walk down the street, let's recap a little bit about what happened.
The helicopter.
There you go. Look at that right there on the median there. You wonder if that would do some damage or change the trajectory of that.
Boom, boom. That's 3 vehicles that are hit right there.
It gets worse. Look the way it pushes that car. It gets worse. The next one coming up.
Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back full.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're done with this guy. Enough.
Well, he's a big guy here.
Woof.
All right. All right. He's a big guy. Took a few officers to bring him down there. Again, you wonder, is he on drugs of some sort?
And you wonder, does he have a gun?
The mindset.
Look at the officer. Looks injured.
Well, he crashed on top of one. Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of one officer.
He looks shaken up by this. This is a struggle. I mean, look how many officers are on top of this guy.
And reminding, they took him down there on the sidewalk there, praying that officer wasn't hurt too badly. You don't know if the guy had any kind of weapon in his hand as well.
Right, and they got to worry about that. The struggle to get the handcuffs on him. Wow. When
you see someone struggle like that or resist so much like that, my mind continues to go back to, I wonder if they are on drugs. And the way they're really trying to get this guy to comply here. Hard to tell if that other officer was able to get up. I don't see him on the ground there, although the chopper has moved the shot there, hoping that officer is okay. But look at the number of officers there trying to get this guy into cuffs and to comply.
Tim Lynn, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's just the typical struggle when somebody does not want to go into custody and they're of a physical size that it is a big struggle. Even though you have that many officers, it's hard to get somebody's arms behind them when they're as strong to be able to resist. Then if you have drugs on board that's masking the pain, they're not feeling the normal pain that somebody would. But this person here is, you see, trying to roll over and do everything he can to get away from the officers. You have officers controlling the legs. And it looks like now they do have the cuffs on, and they're checking his pockets and checking to make sure he doesn't have any weapons. But it's a struggle. If somebody doesn't want to go to jail, and they want to fight at the end. It turns into a battle, and it's just a matter of sheer weight to hold them down and to be able to get multiple officers to grab arms and turn them. And you saw the one officer punching. What that do, you try to hit him in the solar plexus to knock the wind out of him, to take some of the fight out of him, and that's a tactic that you could use once you get them around there, because they lock up on you and they won't come around. They'll do that to the solar plexus to try to get them to loosen up a little bit so you get it. But you see, even though he's handcuffed and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 officers on him, he's not giving up. At this point, you think they would give up, but that's what police work's about at the end of these pursuits. You never know what's going to happen or what you're going to grab onto once you get there.
I mean, this guy looks like he's built like an offensive lineman. I mean, this is a big guy. And it was, I mean, to take 6 officers to bring him down, one of whom got injured during the process, gives you an indication that this guy is big and strong, and you can see it still as they struggle to sort of move him around.
And keeping in mind, too, you had the one officer come upon him and I don't, if I recall correctly, pushed him against a car, and then another came in, and they all went to the ground there on the sidewalk. That's a hard hit to crash onto a sidewalk like that. You could break your nose, you could hurt your hand, you could twist an ankle. Anyway, we have that one officer we saw that was struggling, looked like he was in a bit of pain, and hope he's okay. Tim, I'm wondering, as you watch this pursuit and how dangerous it was and how many vehicles this guy hit over and over, smashing into cars, what do you make of that behavior?
It's just the way he acted when he got out. It was almost like he had no cares in the world. He was going to get away. So you have a person with a mindset of, I'm going to get away, and I don't care who I'm going to hurt in my process of doing that. And once he crashed and disabled the vehicle, that could not serve him anymore. He got out and just started walking away and doing exactly what they do, is they'll try to blend in and just kind of walk normally, hoping that no one notices them and they can just blend into the crowd. But that tactical flight officer aboard the LAPD helicopter kept a close eye on them and directed these officers into an area they have no idea where they're at, unfamiliar with the area, but able to direct them in and take this guy into custody with, a bit of a struggle at the end, but unfortunately one officer injured. But now we got to go back and see what kind of injuries we have on these cars.
Oh, man. Oh, that is just heartbreaking to see that.
Yeah.
And you wonder how many people were in that vehicle, and you just hope that there was nobody in that passenger side. I mean, that has potential for catastrophic injury right there.
You see the emergency vehicle there. Yeah, looks like a medical emergency vehicle there. Both of those vehicles got hit quite hard. My thought is this suspect, could have run into one of the businesses or the homes. The good thing